So here in Malawi, I would love to hold a conversation, a productive conversation with Q Malawezi.
There is this thing about Fridays. For others, it offers weekend vibes.
My name is Joana Tadala Chiwongola. I am a final year student studying Bachelor of Arts in Public Administration at the University of Malawi. So over the course of the years since 2017, I have produced over 200 poems. But then the ones that have found themselves in a published book are 40 poems. And the book is titled The Need for Your Breath. I have also produced some videos, and these videos are 5 in number, official ones that can be traced out there on my YouTube channel and on Facebook and whatever platforms you can think of. There are 5 of them, and I am also in the course of making connections so that I can produce more and more meaningful videos, as well as literary work that can be put out there for the impact. I do not come from a literary background, but then I can say that I can give a little hint on how I started writing. So I started writing in 2014. I was so interested with writing essays back then in secondary school. That was in Form 2. So I could take a Bible chapter and read it and then just write something that I know from it without literally checking what's in the chapter that I was reading. So one time I remember I wrote an essay pertaining to Jesus calming the storm. It's a chapter that you can find in the book of Matthew. So after I wrote that, I took it and showed it to my Bible knowledge teacher. And what she said there literally motivated me, because she was like, writing is going to take you far in this world and you have a gift, you're really talented. So telling that to someone who was just 12 years old back then, it was something that was soothing to my soul, and I took it as something that I can work on. So I extended to writing short stories when I was in Form 3, because my deskmate back then used to like writing short stories. And then after I wrote my Form 4, that's when I wrote my first poem. So basically, I really cannot trace a background that is literary, but then it is those learning steps and the people that have kept me up to par that I can point to when it comes to my writing journey. So previously, I used to read a lot of novels, like really a lot. I could take a novel and I wouldn't let a day pass before I finished reading it. And after time passed, I realized that there is more to reading than just reading. So apparently, I like reading personal development books. And yeah, one of my favorite books is Limitless by Jim Quick. I cannot say that writing is easy or difficult. For me, it depends on the moment. And by moment, I mean that spark of inspiration and motivation. So there are moments where I would be required to write something and it's needed at that time bound, and then I really do not have the inspiration as well as the motivation to write it. So at that particular moment, maybe I would not trace it as something that is difficult or easy, but then it's just an interesting road to check out, where the moments where I am able to write and the moments where I am not able to write. So I am just flexible enough to watch my active hours and to follow my inspiration as well as my motivation. I can say that I manage to balance school demands as well as writing. I am someone who is a lover of scheduling my day, my week, and my month. So I can say I plan, because at the end of the day, I know that this is the particular time that I am active, my brain is active, and I can write both school things as well as something that is outside school, and I can be able to go like from 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. I am going to read and write something that is not academic, and from this time to this particular time I'm going to read and write something that is academic. So I can plan, let's say, from 4 a.m. to 4:30 a.m. I am going to read and write something that is not academic. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to bring is that planning helps me to balance. Alright, so apparently I do have pieces that I would like to publish, some of which I would want them to be spoken word pieces, so they'll be in form of videos. Others will just be in published books. Yeah, so they're really a lot, and as earlier on, planning is best. So I wouldn't want to jeopardize my school, so I would want to be done with school first and focus on this later on. And on long-term basis, I think I would like to publish my books, a lot of them. There's just a lot of work. There's just a lot of work that is written but then not published. So I would love to work on that, so that at the end of the day I have many books written in my name, as well as a lot of videos that are going to be international as well as locally recognized. So here in Malawi, I would love to hold a conversation, a productive conversation with Q Malawezi. And internationally, I would want to meet Osana Wang and Jim Cake. To my fellow young people, what I would want to encourage you is that I know that school is in the system, but there is just more that we can do apart from school. There is a passion that is waiting for you to tap on, and that passion is outside school. So do not be afraid, do not have school or anything else, or do not neglect to tap into your potential and live that, because at the end of the day, that is what is going to define your success. Maybe some of you were wondering, why is she in that outfit? What I believe in life is that you have to be original, and as you can see, this is Malawian as well as African, so it really reflects what I believe in. I desire to interact with you more through my videos on my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Joana Chiwongola.